Hello everyone, this is Sam's son Omar, and I'm making this video. I emailed earlier saying that I'm going to make a video tonight, recapping the trades that were taken this week on my new Nasdaq system, and they've been going. I mean, it's been really good. I mentioned in my last video that I have like two systems in one. You could say like it's one setup, but there's two systems, two different rule or entry rules that you can do. And so my first system requires a little bit more like analysis and combination with the 40-minute. But my second system, if you had just taken every signal that it gave you, you would have been up, you know, 200, 300 points this week. And so I'll go over every single signal starting from the beginning of this week, which was, I believe, let me check, it was the 27th. But let's go to the 27th. Now, you can see here, this indicator right here, it kind of like disappears after, it doesn't go as far back, but I do remember where those setups were. So here is the 27th. So this is the 27th, okay? First setup, I'm talking about the second system, okay? So this one, you would just take every setup that you got, or if you have the EA, then the EA would have taken every, setup for you. So what would have happened? This was the first trade that you would have gotten. Again, that indicator is not showing up here, so the arrows aren't showing up, but I remember exactly where all those setups were. But this was the first setup. It went up a little bit. You would get stopped out on break even, and that's negative 25 points. Second setup was here. You take this, you'd make 100. Remember, we do 25-point stop loss, 100-point take profit with the second system. Okay. You would have made, it would have came down, boom, 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 100 points. So that's plus 100. All right. Second or the third setup was right here. This was on again. Now this one, no, yeah, you'd be good here. We move our SL to break even at 60 points positive. So if you would have entered here, you wouldn't be at break even. So it would come down, but then it would go back up. That's another 100 points. That's plus 100. And then actually before that, this would have been a setup that you would have took, right? And this would have hit your SL, right? So we're gonna count this too. So it's another minus 25. Okay. So minus 25, minus 25. I mean minus 25 plus 100, minus 25 plus 100. Okay. We have a signal here, minus 25. So you have minus 25. Another signal here. That's plus 100. Plus 100. Again here, we have a minus 25 and then a plus 100. So it's plus 75, right? I'm adding them up on a calculator so I can just, it's easy for me to keep track. Minus 25, right? And then you would get another minus 25, minus 25. All right. Then you obviously have a plus 100, right? This one. This one, yeah, this one was definitely plus 100. You would not get stopped out on break even. Minus 25 plus 100. And I think that was it. So for this week, if you had took every single, you know, trade with my second system, remember, right? You would have been up 375 points. I think this was the same exact as last week as well. Last week, if you had taken every single setup, it would have been 375-point profit just on the Nasdaq. Now, I did have this set up on gold as well. I closed gold because I was just fully focusing on Nasdaq. but I will open up gold again and see how it's doing on gold. Last time it was doing pretty good, but I didn't want to, have too many charts open. And this also works in S&P. Nasdaq and S&P are virtually like they move the same. And so if you get one setup on Nasdaq, you'll get that same setup on S&P. I just don't see the point in trading both of them. You know what I mean? Like if it's the same setup, same everything, then why trade both? Just trade one. And Nasdaq to me, I just like it much better. But yeah, that's just from the second system. Now, the second system, if you guys have been on the website, this is the website here, right? I added the system on the website so you can get it if you want. There is a signal service option now. So I'm going to be starting my own signal service, just Nasdaq signals. Okay, for now. Maybe in the future more. But for now it's just Nasdaq signals. Now, this is the signal service I made. Now, what I did actually is my second system, right? The one that's doing really, really good. I've connected that to the Telegram. So basically, every signal that you'll get from this system, it will post that signal on Telegram, right? So it will say selling NAS at and the price, and then stop loss and take profit, right? So I connected these on Tuesday. So the signals that I showed you before, it didn't post those. So it started from here, right? So from before this, all those signals, it didn't really post because I added the robot on like right here, and so it gave us the setup. But if it had added those signals, you'd be more profit, right? But I just didn't add it then. So you can add them up on the signal service as well. We have first trade TP hit for 100 points, right? Then SL hit for 25 points. Then another TP hit for 100 points. And then you had a two SLs hit for 50 points. And then one more SL hit for 25 points. And then you had another TP hit for 100 points. And you had a SL hit for 25 points. Now, there was a glitch. I'm not sure what happened. So the last SL that got hit for 25 points was this trade right here. For some reason, it did not post this trade. The only thing I can think of is that market it was moving very fast at this point, right? There was some big news, Nasdaq sold off or something. I don't know if it was news, but it was something that made Nasdaq just completely dump, you know? There was also calculations I had on the 40. If you were to look here, it was this fib right here, right? And I think my father also had the same thing, right? 78, 38, 161, and you know, it dropped right after that. So I was already expecting that. That's why I took shorts from the top, right? So I didn't take this short. I took this short up here, a little bit against the system. Um, it the reversal has to close below the yellow, but in this case, I just opened it because I had again, if you have the 40-minute in line and everything, so you can expect moves, and that's what I did. I held this from here to 217.02. Um, and you can see here, these are the charts I recorded. So from here to actually, I held it much lower to here, which was I think either 216.45 or 216.25. I held it down today, but I mean it's moving perfectly. It's doing good. So yeah, signal service. I'm gonna maybe release it in the next couple days, or I might hold off and see. Um, but again, these glitches might happen because, like I said, market moved very fast, so it didn't have enough time to send the signal over to Telegram. So this is why it's best to just have the EA. I mean, if you just had the EA and if you had just selected it to strong only. So let me show you the EA, what I've been working on here exactly. So this is the EA, right? The robot. So you can see here we have little couple settings. I might add more, I'm not sure. I'll see. But I added little topics here, so it's much easier to like understand what the settings are, right? Instead of all of them being jumbled up together. So for direction, right? This is again self-explanatory, long or short. If you've done your analysis on the 40-minute, and like I said, right, if price is all the way up here, I don't want longs anymore. I'm looking for shorts. I turn long to false and short set to true. It will only take short entries. It's not gonna take any buy entries, right? And vice versa for shorts. I mean for longs. Now alarm, again, self-explanatory. When there is a setup, this thing beeps, right? Until that setup is no longer there. Sometimes it gets annoying, right? Um, and it would be like a big window popping up that says like short setup on Nasdaq, right? So uh again, you could have this on or off. And let's say it does start beeping, right? It beeps, you take the entry and it keeps on beeping, then you can go to properties and then just turn it to false and the beeping will stop. Okay. And this trade settings, so open trade set to true. Now, in our previous robots, we had basically two different robots. There would be an alarm version and a live version. The alarm version will alert you only, and the live version will open the trades. I kind of combined both of them into one robot. So you have the option. Do you want it to alert you and open trades, or you only want it to alert you, you don't want it to open any trades, or you want it to open trades and not alert you, you know? So again, pretty simple. And obviously when you have this set to true, then you can put your stop loss, take profit, break even, and obviously lot size. And then um only strong. So like I said, I have two systems. I have a strong system which gives much fewer signals, but they are you know have a higher chance of playing out. Um, and then I have my other system which kind of gives almost every entry. And I'll post. Let me actually drop that one down here. Let me show you. Right, so that one you see how many signals that one gives, right? Signal here, 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 got a long here, got shorts here. We have these longs here, these longs here, right? So this one again, you have to use this system with the 40, right? But the other system, you don't have to really use it with the 40. You can just take every signal like here, right? Um, so that's yeah, that's that. So again, if you only want strong signals, if you have this set to true, it's not gonna alert you or open trades on any of those other signals. It's only gonna alert and open trades on the strong signals. Okay. So far that's how much I have for the EA for the robot. So I might add more. I have to see if there's anything to add. I think so far it's good. It's working. It's usable and it's simple, hopefully. If you guys don't understand anything about it, then just email me, right? myforex@gmail.com and I'll answer some questions. But so far so good. And I think that's about it. Other thing to actually I'll touch on that later. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, it's good. It's on the website. I added it on the website. Um, Here it is, 497. Signal service again. It's coming out soon. It is written here two trading robots, but again, like I explained to you, it's gonna be one robot. It's just gonna have two different options. Okay, for strong only or just if strong only is set to false, it's just going to give you every signal regardless strong or the other system. Okay, so I think that's it for now. um I'll quickly go over the trades really quick that I have here on the website. We had a lot of trades this week. um and so let's start with these trades, right? We had this one on the 29th, Nasdaq on the 29th, 140 points. Let's go here really quick and just recap the trades because some people I know I don't know. It was right here. This was the 29th. I was anticipating this because I think this was, let me take out this fib. Where was that? What was this time? This was on the 1615, right? So yeah, yeah. This is price was all the way up here. It was super extended to the upside, right? Price was all the way up here. So I was obviously anticipating shorts. I was just waiting for when. And I think I took no. Yeah, I didn't take these shorts. Um I took longs here. I gave it a shot because sometimes Nasdaq just, rips and goes really far. So I took a shot at longs here and I got to break even really quickly as soon as it hit 215.67. And then that's what happened. It just came crashing down. And after that, obvious short here. And then, like I said, I took this short, I got burned, and then I took this short and 140 points. I was going to hold it all the way down to 213.14, but I closed it around here after this reversal or something like that. But or else I would have held it down to 213.14. So that's that trade, right? Very simple, very easy. And then on the same day, we had longs, right? Now this long was right here. It was a very short long, but yeah, it was very again after markets all the way down here retraced. Now you're looking for longs, right? It's just a game of extension and retracement. When price is extended, you can take shorts. It's retraced, go for longs again. That's what happened. Now this long, I didn't hold it for too long because obviously we had a lot of bearish momentum. I just wanted to get a quick, scalp, you can say. So I got in here, got out here. 213.77. I made it around 60 points. Third trade right here. This is on the 30th Nasdaq, right? Nice long here. So this one was, let's see, this was right here, right? Again, very simple trade. Um, I did take this short right here on the 30th. I just couldn't record the chart because price was moving very, very fast, and when I had to like change and do all the objects and stuff, put them in the right place, it was so slow because market was moving so fast, so my MP4 kind of just like froze up a little bit. So I did take this short. I got out right here exactly at 213.14, but I couldn't record it unfortunately. But right after, nice long, same thing, just held it to 214.94. I got out there, right? Um, I actually recorded the chart a little earlier, so I recorded it when it was no, yeah, no, I recorded it here. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's perfect. So that happened. Then Nasdaq on the 31st long, right? This one again was from my second system. So right here you can see that. This was a beautiful long, I had my EA on actually, and my EA just opened it by itself right here. And I woke up and I saw price was all the way over here. So I closed it around here after it hit 216.61. I closed it here just to, obviously secure some profit. But then you can see I took another long for 50 points. I took a long, it was this long right here. Now, this one was ranging like crazy, right? This was the long. Actually, no, yeah. So I took a long here and it kind of, went crazy and then it took me out on break even, right? I then ended up taking longs up here for a quick shot and I got out at like 50 points. All right, so that was that trade. And then obviously this trade right here for 120 points. Got in here, got out here. If I held it much longer, I would have made a lot more, obviously. But it's all good. So yeah, so far the system's working good, especially the second system. Again, if you just take every setup without anything, you'd be good, you know? So it's on my website. If you want it, go for it. If you have any questions, email me at myforexmagicwave@gmail.com, and I will see you guys later.